Hello and happy holidays. Just getting deep into my computer here. I'll show you what I've been doing today on the first day of January 2019. Feels more like 2076 or something ridiculous like that because I've been monitoring the clocks and they're much slower than I'm expecting. So here I am installing Caesar 3 on the computer. It's all blurred out because of intellectual property, but you get the picture. It's a very cool, old-fashioned real-time strategy game. Whoa, okay, installing. Simultaneously, I'm watching Grubby here. I don't want to show you his stream or it might cause problems, so it's covered with a keyboard, but he's playing Warcraft 3. I've got the file explorer for my setup.exe for Caesar. I've also got this it's up here, Analog Lab, which lets me play along with it's using the MIDI right now, but if it's not using the MIDI, I can play along with the tracks and change the instrument here. These buttons here work with the ones on screen, so you can see like that's going up and down, and this one here is dark. Hang on. If I move this here, changes on the screen, which is cool. Same with these. They go up and down. And I've been playing along with some of... Hang on. I've been playing along with some of the Twitch streamers. I was watching the Zelda speedrun stream. They were playing Zelda Oracle of Ages, which I've never played. I've only ever played Oracle of Seasons, and they were walking around in a temple, swimming in the water, so I played along some spooky water sounds with them, and it was pretty fun. I'm also working on my main post, which I've been working on for the last couple of months on my website, renaissancemusings.com. The post is Mutants Welcome C, so if you go to renaissancemusings.com, like so, or just type it into the URL bar up here, Mutants Welcome C. If you go to renaissancemusings.com, you can search for Mutants Welcome, and that shows up there. Press enter and it'll bring that up, and there's a bunch of stuff here about mutants and whatnot. Super mutants, death claws, flamethrowers, miniguns, plasma rifles, all sorts of critters. It's like a pretty long post, and I've been working on it for several months now. I've already messaged Bethesda and Gearbox, which are my two favorite first-person shooter companies, to see if they want to use any of my work in their projects, because what I want is a multiplayer Fallout game that also includes vehicles. And so I've got all the locations here, I've got the perks, I've got a few computer consoles that are in-game, and I've got all the items and the character generation and a few screenshots of my settlement, which isn't that unique, but it's something fun that I do in my free time. And the idea was it's an apocalyptic war zone, so I was trying to bring them support by building an ice cream floats restaurant called the Space Bar that has superheroes and farms and water purification and power and arcades and all sorts of stuff on site. And it's taking a while, and I've also got a walkthrough of what my wiring looked like before I moved my desk to this new configuration, which I can show you now. That's pretty much it. Is my keyboard, my other keyboard, my 3 monitors, my computer, and my big screen TV also hooked up. I've got 4, hang on, is this little Energizer headlamp. I've got 4 HDMI DisplayPort DVI out to all my different monitors back here, and it's very dusty, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's it. I've got a bunch of cables on the floor here from my wiring job, the parts from my recent upgrades, and I've been installing these today, which I already showed you Caesar 3, but we've also got Giant Citizen Kabuto, which is an old-fashioned 3-mode game where you get to play as a magical sea priestess, a spaceman with jetpacks, or a giant Kabuto, which is like a Godzilla type thing. I've got SimCity 2000. That one's a classic. I can't wait to play it. Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri on... Well, the jewel case is a little busted, but I did buy this originally back when it came out. I've got the Time Warp of Dr. Brain, which is a bunch of smart, clever little puzzles that are fun to play. I'm basically into it for the logic puzzles, because those are a lot of really good brain teasers that I like having around. I've got Caesar 3, which is installing now, and this one I just tried to put in, and it told me my computer couldn't run it, and the files on the disk made mention of 386, so it's probably too old to work on anything modern. It's an MS-DOS game, but I don't know if I can even find it with a open source freeware. It was made by Bullfrog, which is one of my favorite developers back from the early 90s. I remember playing this game with my sister and with my friend Will and Eddie back when I was a little kid, and so that's pretty much it. I've got a couple of Christmas gifts I ordered for myself coming in, which are probably gonna go here in the bookcase. I got a Diablo 3 artwork book that shows all the monsters, and I'm really looking forward to that because Blizzard has such good art direction on Diablo 3, and I've also got a Alliance from World of Warcraft and Warcraft 3 and 2 and 1 blanket that I'm going to be using, because I haven't bought a blanket in like 10 years and I'm getting cold in this lovely winter weather. Anyway, that's that. That's my holiday update. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a lot of work doing what I do, and I barely have time to even enjoy myself, and so it's like when on earth will I ever get a chance to go from installing and maintaining this stuff to actually enjoying it and playing it? And that's a mystery. So if I had a roommate, I would be 10 times happier, because they could at least enjoy the systems that I upkeep. But since I don't, it's just me here. The cat's with the someone else now. I've had him for over 10 years, and now he's living somewhere else, so I'm all alone for the holidays. And I just wanted to reach out and tell you how I'm doing after I got out of the hospital, and give you an idea of what I'm up to, and kind of keep everything going and up to date. So if you have any of your own videos or updates on my friends list, well, look at all this crap. I've got even more over here. See, it's starting to pile up. So okay, install that. Fine, go ahead. Like I was saying, I've got a bunch of stuff on my desktop, and so anyone who wants to talk to me or hang out with me, please message me on Facebook or call me 512-636-8804. It seems all I ever get are spam phone calls from marketers and telemarketers about the previous owner of this phone's car auto insurance, and bail bonds from Aladdin for the previous owner of this phone, and other stuff like that. Anyway, that's it. I hope you have a good holiday, and please call me. And if you want to email me, my email is abdullahhamad84@gmail.com. My phone number is 512-636-8804, and you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Gmail, you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on renaissancemusings.com, which is my website, and it's no excuse. You've got to talk to me now. So I miss you all dearly. Have a great holidays. Goodbye.